Alrighty, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all for coming through here this evening. Thanks to all of you who've tuned in live from around the country today. The energy at DuePoint is just picking up more and more and more as the days pass. Coming back from PE this weekend, the whole Eastern Cape. I'm glad to have been with you on Saturday, and I'm excited to see you guys active today. Just really awesome. We've been moving around the country recently, and just being in Port Elizabeth on Saturday was awesome. You know why mainly it was awesome? Because it was raining here and it wasn't there. It was absolutely awesome. We had the sun out. It was hot, literally perspiring, and then came back to 9 degrees. I was in the airplane and they said, no, we're going to be landing in Joburg. It's currently 9 degrees. I was like, what? How did we get to 9 degrees? I left. It was 25 degrees Celsius when I left at 5 o'clock in the morning. And that evening, it was 9 degrees. So anyway, PE, it was lovely to be with you guys there. And I'm hoping that over the course of the sort of next 40, 45 minutes with you guys, I can just demonstrate to you why we're feeling the excitement and the energy that we are at DuePoint as 2018 comes to a close. So let me start by saying this evening, folks, that DuePoint is a division of Constantia Insurance Company Limited. That's important to note. It indicates a couple of things to you. First of all, that we are local, we are listed, we are licensed as a life and short-term insurance company, and that we are the real deal. We're not something that has kind of come in from overseas, will take your money and leave, and we're not a fly-by-night. Constantia was first founded in 1952, is 66 years old in 2018. This is nearly a 70-year-old insurance company. You're not dealing with something that's new here. You're dealing with something that is well established. We are, of course, an authorized and registered financial services provider. There's just one of our FSP licenses there. Take the time. Go and do all the research you need to do about DuePoint. And Constantia, jump onto the JSC's website. Find us under Conduit Capital. In fact, they just listed their results a couple of days ago. Everything about Constantia and DuePoint is online. It's open and available for you to do the research with. So go and look us up and know who you are dealing with. I've been tackling the guys down in KZN and the Eastern Cape over the last couple of weeks as we've been going around the country on this very issue. We as South Africans, particularly on the coastlines, I don't know what it is, run to the next shiny thing, run to the next shiny thing, and everybody's just losing their money, pouring it into these things that, as I was teasing them, to come in from the cargo ships in the harbor. There's the next thing from China, the next thing from Belgium, they're all from Nigeria though, but they say they're from China and they say they're from here, you know, and we go in there and we just throw our money away at them. Here at DuePoint, I want you to have the confidence that that is not what you are dealing with. You are not dealing with something that's new and fly by night. You're dealing with a well-established listed insurance company. We're made up of real people and real offices. Those of you who are here, you can see that we are quite real and that the office is quite established. This is not out of a garage somewhere. And for those of you who are out of town, you get to see us live on the camera every single day to know that we're real. But I also encourage you, come to Joburg, come and visit us at some stage and come and see Monday through Saturday. You can meet the real people of this business, local South African business built in the South African context. I'm hoping that this gives you more than security, but it gives you the focus you're going to need to do what we do at DuePoint with us. So what is that? Well, at DuePoint, we have two objectives. Our primary objective, our reason for existence, is to create wealth in the hands of South Africans. We are a wealth creation division. We do not make what I call cash in transit. We are not in the business of selling goodies. Whatever those goodies may be, we are not in that business because we do not believe that that creates wealth. If before you've been to a presentation where they said, we need you to buy this box of goodies and go and sell it on to the next person, then you know that you are not in a business that will create you an ongoing recurring income, which is what we do. We create a monthly recurring, hopefully permanent income for you because we don't sell things. And so your freedom this evening is that you're not going to have to sell anything at DuePoint. This is not one of those presentations, and you're not going home with a box or a bucky or a packet full of goodies this evening. You're free of all of that here at DuePoint. Well, our hope is that if we can create wealth for you, not just cash in transit, if we can create absolute wealth for you, well, then we can start empowering you to change your personal circumstances. I asked the guys in PE, we must have had over 100 in the room, and I said to them, guys, are you sick and tired of your current circumstances? And it's like a resounding yes wherever I go. I said the same thing in Durban, where we must have had over 200 people in the room. We said, are you unhappy with your circumstances? And everybody says yes, because what are our circumstances at the moment? Our circumstances are an income we cannot control. None of you can increase your income tomorrow. You can't go to your boss and ask for a raise. And expenditure we cannot control. 7 taxation increases in 1 year. That's how 2018 will be remembered. It's a little, I was reminded the other day, it's a little bit like 2016. Maybe odd years are good for South Africa, even years are the bad years. Do you remember 2016? At the end of 2016, everybody was like, I'm done with 2016. I want it over. And I think we're feeling like that in 2018. We just want it over now. 7 taxation increases. It means everything we buy has gone up in price 7 times this year. 7 times. We cannot control our expenditure, we cannot control our income. But if we can put a tool in your hands that creates wealth, a recurring monthly income, well, now we can start to protect you and put you in control of those 2 circumstances. It means things like debt and financial distress are things that we can start overcoming in our system. Our second objective at DuePoint is we want to get people participating in the financial services industry again. It's massively, massively regulated, and as a result, very few South Africans can participate or benefit from it. But it is one of the largest sectors in our economy. We believe that with our DuePoint system, we have created a window not only to create wealth for you, but to let you participate and benefit again in the financial services sector. And so our DuePoint system allows you to do one thing with us, and that is to contract with us as a wealth engineer. As a wealth engineer, we give you a single task. It's not selling, because we don't sell goodies here. It's not advertising. It's not advising. It's not marketing. None of these things. What it is one thing: just connect people to us. If you are willing and able to connect people to us, you help us expand our market share, and in that we're able to create greater revenue as an insurance company. From the greater revenue, we're able to create that recurring extra income for you. How do we do this? Well, let's get back to the goodies. The goodies you sell, and in the month that you sell them, you create cash. The next month, you've got to go back to the same person and beg them to buy again. If they don't buy, the cash you made last month is gone. In the same way, you know that the cash that you had from last month is spent already. This is a problem. It is cash that is literally in transit through your wallet. At DuePoint, we use financial services and lifestyle products that run on automatic debit order systems, which means that every month and for the rest of that person's life, if they so desire, that debit order runs, and when it runs, your income comes in. It means you connect people to us once. This is a big switch, a big realization moment for most people. I only need to talk to Peter once, and my income from him comes in every single month thereafter without me having to chase after him and chase after him. These are some of the freedoms we've built into our system here at DuePoint. Folks, we have created the system as well to buy your time back. We know that South Africans don't have time. This is, again, something I brought up on the weekends. I said, guys, I know you don't have time. Don't tell me you had a busy year. I had a busy year. We all had a busy year. Very few of us got more wealthy during 2018. Most of us got poorer, even if we had jobs. We have to start changing the way we use our time to create wealth. Not having time is not a valid excuse at DuePoint. What we do is we build a system that allows you to leverage others. If you can leverage others, you can buy your time back. We call it building teams or channels here. If you can build channels of individuals, you are also able to build a team that produces income for you 24 hours a day. Your job gives you 8 hours to make income in. That's it. If you're a professional, you know the moment you put your tools down, your income stops. Here at DuePoint, we create teams that produce income 24 hours a day for you. These are proper financial freedoms that we have created in our model here at DuePoint. We have also created the model so that it doesn't cost you any money. This is probably one of the biggest stigmas that South Africans have about anything that doesn't sound like a job. We were talking this morning as a team, and we were talking about many of the people who are sort of in middle and upper management, trying to get them to connect with the DuePoint system. For them, their big concern is loss of income. They have stigma. I'm not going to hand money over to you. I'm going to lose my money because look at all these things that are in the newspaper that I've read about. Okay, well, here at DuePoint, we don't ask for your money. There is no cost in using the DuePoint system. We don't give you a starter fee that you've got to pay or a kit you've got to buy. There's no starter manual you have to pay for, and there's no application form fees. There's not even a monthly fee that we bill you. By simply being a product owner at DuePoint, you're automatically a wealth engineer. There is no cost for using our system here at DuePoint, and so tonight is not a financial decision. You don't have to worry that you're going to be spending money in order to become a wealth engineer. No, It is an opportunity to pick up a tool and start creating money from the get-go. There is no other system that we know of in South Africa that puts you in that position. And so this evening, don't stress about it being a risk decision. It's not. In addition, it doesn't require any qualification or experience, even though it's in the financial services sector. Why? Because you're not selling. You're not intermediaries. You're not brokers. You're not agents. You're not advertisers. You don't market our products and you don't advise on our products. In fact, we contract you out of talking about our products. You never ever have to sell anything ever again. We give you one task, the one task of connecting people to us, and everybody can do that. And it means that everybody's in a position where they can start building a proper asset. We actually have an example of this at DuePoint now. It's awesome. We had a wealth engineer that passed away, and her son has picked up her channel and started building it and earning the income from it. So excited to see a real example of this actually starting to happen. You see, the assets that you build at DuePoint are your assets. This is not something that's going to disappear like your job. You know what happens when you die? You fall off that hamster wheel. They don't put your kid on the hamster wheel. They find somebody else. You don't hand anything over to your children at DuePoint. This team, this income that comes in every month is an asset that is yours. And at DuePoint you can sell it, which we've had many people do already, and when you pass away, it's automatically handed over to your children, as in that example I just mentioned. And then your children can pick up and earn the income that you created during your lifetime and build that asset even further if you want to. We don't do that in South Africa with anything, do we? What legacy are we leaving to our children? Here at DuePoint, we're about generational wealth. That's what we do. We create generational wealth, wealth that will affect you and wealth that will affect your children and your grandchildren one day through our system. And we've built it in a way that you can be proud of it. For many people, again, the embarrassment. We were talking, as I said, this morning as a team, and they were saying, well, some of our friends would say, no, I'd rather sleep under a bridge or leave the country than do anything that doesn't sound like a job. And what they're saying to me is they would like to continue to get poorer every year. That's what they're saying. They don't know it, but that's what they'd like to say. Your job does not make you richer every year. It makes you poorer. We are not keeping up with inflation with our jobs anymore. Go do the research, read the articles. This year, the economists have been saying that we earn less. Our buying power is less than it's been in the last 18 years. Right now, in 2018, even if you're earning more rands, your buying power is less than it's been in the last 18 years. You cannot say, I'd rather just leave the country and get another job. You will not solve your financial position. What we do here solves it. And we've built it in a way that you can be proud of it. Because you're not selling and you're not carrying stock around, all of those stigmas disappear. And secondly, you don't have to do any presentations. We use the latest technology so that all of us, Rob and me, the only two people who do the presentation, are in your pocket, ready to do the presentation for you 24 hours a day, wherever you are in the country. We leave you with one task, the one task simply of connecting people to us. If you can connect people to us, well, then we can start creating wealth with you. How do you do it? 4 ways. One, pick up one of our USB sticks. It's 170 Rand from our client service counter there, or order it from client service if you're out of town, and we'll have it delivered to you. It's 170 Rand once off, and it has all the equipment you're going to need on it to connect people to DuePoint. You plug it in a TV or a computer, and there's the presentation playing for you anywhere you are, any time of the day. The second way of connecting people to us is you can come here, be part of our studio every single day, Monday through Saturday. We do this presentation 7 to 9 times a week. And you can come through here with your guests if you know when we're live and sit in the studio as you guys are this evening. And then the third way of connecting people to us, probably the main way, is through our YouTube channel. Go to YouTube tonight, search DuePoint channel, and you will find every presentation we've ever done on the YouTube channel. And it means that 24 hours a day, no matter where you are in the country, you click play and you are connecting people to DuePoint. That's all you have to do at DuePoint is click play. I was discussing this down in PE again. People coming up to me afterwards, but Brendan, I want to open up venues and I want offices and I want this and I want that. And I go, no, relax. All you do is you pull your phone out and you click play, and there we are, 24 hours a day, giving the DuePoint presentation for you. You don't need any of that in the creation of your wealth with us at DuePoint. And then the fourth way of connecting people to us at DuePoint is through our live broadcasts. Just like this one, every one of our presentations from Monday through Saturday is broadcast live across the country. And it means that if you want to see us for real, if you want to be live in the room with us, and all you've got to do is click the live stream button on your phone or on your computer, gather your acquaintances around when we're live, and watch us. Watch us live in living color 6 days a week. connecting people to us and to the heart of this business. Now, as you do that, some of the people you're going to talk to are going to want to become wealth engineers like you, and when they do, we allocate them to you, and your channel is born. These folk are going to go out, do the same thing. They're going to connect individuals to us. As they do that, we allocate them to you, and your channel starts to grow as you build a team of individuals connecting people to you and to DuePoint. With this channel of penetration across the country, we now, as DuePoint, the insurance company, not you, DuePoint, come along and facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this channel, and your income is born without you having to sell a thing. That's the thing you've got to remember, because you guys are going to come to me after this presentation, you're going to say, Brendan, when I'm trying to sell someone your Access Wealth plan, and I'm going to say, what on earth are you talking about? You never ever have to talk about any of our products. That's our job. And as we do that, your wealth is born and you are free from all those hassles that you've had before or had anticipated in doing something like this. Now, folks, what's very important to note is this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not a pyramid scheme. It's not a Ponzi scheme. It's none of these things. This is a genuine income-earning opportunity. We are listed. We are regulated. I have the FSCA on site from Wednesday to Friday on their annual audit and review of our business. I will bet you none of the things that are blown in from those container ships in the harbor of PE and Durban are being reviewed like we are. Now, because we create genuine permanent wealth, it comes with a price. It always comes with a price. Like your career came with a price, like building your own business came with a price. And the price is always the same for anything that's genuine, and that's time. We are going to require your time. You cannot build anything without putting time into it. For those of you who put the time and the energy and the effort in, we are able to create proper, sustainable wealth for you and to buy that time back over time with us. But we've got to start by putting it into the system. When you do that, we're able to start the process here of creating wealth. The first way, the first step in that process is the facilitation of the purchase of our products. We've got 4 products here. Our first one is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month, and for 324 Rand you get 2 independent products. Your very own tax-free investment account and 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. We take 100 Rand of your 324 and we put it into your investment account. You have now started building an asset that is yours before you've connected your first person to us here at DuePoint. Our next product is our Wealth Guard product. It costs 249 Rand a month, and for that 249 Rand, you get 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. 1 million Rand for 249 Rand. Folks, anybody of any age, of any disposition, illness, or risk of any location in South Africa can have this product. And you have no waiting periods with it. 249, and you are undercover for 1 million Rands worth of personal accident cover. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It comes with 2 components. The first is a funeral cover, starts at 299 a month, and you can pick between 20,000 or 30,000 Rands worth of funeral cover, and whether you want 5 or 10 family members on that cover with you. In addition, you get 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover, which means when the principal member dies, that's you. When you pass away, we settle 10,000 Rands worth of your debt so that your children do not have to. I went through the details of this product again within the PE on Saturday. It is one of the finest products I believe on the market today. Go and watch our review video of this product on YouTube and on our website. It will blow your mind what this product does starting at $299 a month. It's mad. Our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month to be a member of our Buyers Club. As a member, you get access to all of our suppliers. We've got hosts of suppliers, data suppliers, motor manufacturers, entertainment, gyms, travel agencies, retail stores, you name it, they're all in there. And if you use this product properly, you can save thousands of Rands a month. Thousands of Rands a month if you use it properly. Go and watch the training videos, talk to our client service team, and use the products you have at DuePoint so that you get the maximum value out of all of them. We believe that they're absolutely amazing, and when I listen to the prices that we have here, I cannot believe anyone can beat us, both on innovation and our price point here. So go and do that. Now, traditionally, how would we have got you to purchase these products? How would we have got you to connect with us? Well, traditionally in the insurance and banking space, you guys know we advertise to you in every conceivable way. We spend hundreds of millions of Rands a year advertising to you. Here at DuePoint, we do no advertising. How do we get you to pay for the advertising normally? Well, we put it into the price of your product. When you're paying your banking fees or your funeral cover or your car insurance, you are paying for next month's advertising. It is built into that price. Now, because we do no advertising here at DuePoint, we are now left with a portion of that payment that we would have paid to DSTV, SABC Prime Media, that we are now able to pay to you and your channel. It is a redistribution of the flow of funds. So instead of some advertising company getting the money, you are now in the position to gain that wealth. Now we take that and we distribute it to you in two ways. First, through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 for every product payment made in your channel, every month it's made, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment was made. To simplify it, you go out, you chat to some of your friends. Your friends, not all of them, but some of them, catch the vision of what you're doing here, become a wealth engineer, pay for their product, and you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. You get 55 Rand for every product payment every month that it is made. Now, if they take more than one product, well, that multiplies. So if they take two, you get 110 Rand. 3, 165, 4, 220. 220 Rand. Every month from each connection you have made here at DuePoint. These individuals go out, they talk to a few of their friends, and again, some become wealth engineers, pay for their products, and again, you get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, that's 55 Rand again. Have a look at this example. There's a handful of people on here, and that handful of people have translated into just under 1,000 Rand a month for you. So yes, I know that you see advertised all over the place, these things that promise to make you rich overnight. I've seen the ones with the Ferraris and the Range Rovers. And both in Durban and in PE, I've noticed that there were no Ferraris between the airport and the conference venue. So if there are all these Ferraris and Range Rovers and these get-rich-quick in 90-day things out there, why are you guys not driving the Ferraris and the Range Rovers yet? Because it doesn't actually exist. When it comes to genuine, permanent, life-changing wealth, well, then it's going to take time. A little bit of time translates into a little bit of money, 1,000 Rand a month, 12,000 Rand a year extra that you now earn off of a handful of connections to DuePoint. Handful of connections, guys. If you put more time and more energy into it, well, you continue to earn, but now on a diminishing basis, but only to the 8th point. From the 8th point on, no matter how many points you have, wherever that product payment is made and you qualify to earn, you will get 4% of R27.50. Means you can build a channel any size and earn on the entire channel. Hand it over to your children. They can do the same from the point at which you left off. We give you unlimited potential to create wealth here at DuePoint. Unlimited. So that payment of time, what does it look like? We have a growth rate formula we use here. It comes off of the basis of a lot of mathematics we did many years ago that has proven correct year after year. We call it the 3+2 growth rate formula. It says that you as a brand new wealth engineer that doesn't have a lot of time but wants to create wealth comes here and starts connecting individuals. How many people do you connect? Well, in your first month with us, you connect just 3. You're busy. You don't have time. You connect just 3 people to your first point here at DuePoint. And then every month thereafter, the +2, you connect just 2 people. We're not asking for 50 people a month or 100 people a month. We're asking for 2 connections a month. Can you connect 2 people to your first point every month? That's 1 every 15 days. We think it's a very reasonable and conservative ask that we ask you. Now, if you can be persistent in this, because remember, that's what it takes. It takes time and persistence. If you can be persistent and do that +2 every month, and we put all our mathematics in it, lapse rates, cancellation rates, etc., then we believe that after 6 months of applying that formula to your earnings here at DuePoint, you can reasonably expect to be on about 2,500 Rand a month. What have you been responsible for? Connecting 2 people. Have you been responsible for whether they pay or whether they do 3+2? No. We built that all into our mathematics. We are asking you to do one thing, just connect people. And so we have many people that fade. They fade away around there. Why do they fade? Because they forget what their responsibility is. They start to believe that their responsibility is that these people they've connected must be doing the same thing, must be paying, must be etc. They're not going to. They're not going to. They're going to disappoint you. Because human beings are very disappointing. You know them, don't you? And you know already how disappointing human beings are. Some will come in here and promise you the world. Like they do on the websites with the Ferraris and the Range Rovers. They're going to come in here and say, I'm going to put 10,000 people in your channel. It's amazing. And then you never see them again. We at DuePoint have not asked you to make everyone you connect into a superstar. We've asked you to do one thing. Keep connecting people. Every month, 2 new people to your first point. If you can do that, well, then your income will automatically start rising. As I say, we've proven this year after year after year. It is a mathematical exercise, this. Connect more people, and you will find the 1 or the 2 that get the vision and start building your wealth. The rest are going to let you down, so don't care about them. Just keep connecting. If you can keep doing that for a year, just 1 year with us, we reckon you can reasonably expect to be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. That's this time next year, you're earning extra 120,000 Rand a year. You have not quit your jobs. You have not. This is just a tool you add to your life, and you're earning an extra 10 grand a month. Now, I know that, you know, the promises out there always seem a lot more flamboyant. Guys, we don't need Ferraris and Range Rovers in South Africa. We really don't. What we need is an extra 10 grand a month. It changes everybody's circumstances when they've got an extra 120,000 Rand a year. If you can do it for 2 years, it's going to rise to about 27,000 Rand a month. That's close to 360,000 Rand a year. That's what you'll be on if you can do it for 2 years. Will you quit after 2 months? Will you quit after 6 months? Will you quit after a year? Well, that'll only depend on whether you care about the people you connect to your channel. No, they're not doing what I want them to do. Then you're going to quit. But if you go, hang on, all I need to do is keep connecting, then you will get to these results. 3 years and you'll be on 40 to 45,000 Rand a month. 4 years and you will be on about 60,000 Rand a month. And if you can do 5 years with us, not 5 months, not 5 weeks, not 5 days, not the first 5 people, not the first 50 people, but 5 years of connecting plus 2, plus 2, plus 2 every month, then we think you can reasonably expect to be on 80 to 100,000 Rand a month. Have we got people on 80 to 100,000 Rand a month at DuePoint? Yes, we have, and beyond. And beyond. It is there. The maths is not just an example anymore. The maths is now reality. You can see these people on our YouTube channel. We put up different people every month, some doing badly, some doing well, and everyone in between. We don't hide anything here. But you can see the high flyers. We don't always put them up, but they're there on our YouTube channel. But you can also see the people we put up recently. This last month, we had 3 people that we put up. Sandra was the first. She's been with us for 2 years. She started building a channel with us. She earned well over 20,000 Rand. And then somebody flashed a shiny, different thing that had blown in from a cargo ship somewhere. And she went, oh, no, they're earning faster there. I must go there. And she ran across there, spent an entire year there while we continued to pay her every month. And at the end of the year, having built nothing, having been cash in transit, having got nothing and seen the lies that are out there always, she said, what the hell am I doing? And she came back to DuePoint, and she's got a solid team that she's now building. 8 on her front line, 400 down into her channel now that she's building with us, having come back to her senses. It is always great to find someone who realized the value of us paying them every single month for an entire year when they were not even here. That is what true wealth is, and it is what we do. Then we had Casper up on stage. He's been with us for 2.5 years. He understands what it's like to live in South Africa. Retrenched, unable to get employed, struggling to increase his income, having to support a family while unemployed. He knows what it is like to be in South Africa today. And in that time, slowly and consistently on the side while scratching out a living, and he works hard. He works hard. He's built himself a channel worth 7,000 Rand a month. Now, when you are unemployed or when you get retrenched or when you are retired, what does 7,000 Rand a month mean to you? What does it mean to you? What's the state pension at the moment? 1,400 bucks, I think? 1,500 bucks? 1,700? Oh, they've been a raise. They've been a raise. 1,700 bucks is what the state pension is. Here, Casper's got a fallback cushion of a channel worth 7,000 Rand a month. What does that do to you? Then we had Lynette up with us. 2.5 years with us now. Those of you who know Lynette, she's here in the audience. Don't stare though, don't turn back to look. Don't look back. Lynette knows what it's like to work hard. Her and her husband Frikkie have worked very hard for a very long time in building their channel. They know how disappointing human beings are. They've had many hundreds of them come in and disappoint them, but that has not changed their perseverance and their persistence. Over the 2.5 years, they've created a channel that's worth 16,000 Rand a month to them. A channel worth 16,000 Rand a month. What is that worth to you? How has life changed with an extra 16,000 Rand a month? How has it changed? Go and look at all the stories on our YouTube channel. They're all there. Go and decide where you want to be. Maybe you only want 5,000 Rand a month. That's fine. We can do that. Maybe you want 500,000 Rand a month. We can do that too. Every one of you has the potential, anywhere in that spectrum and beyond, to do what you need with the DuePoint tool. You will not start on the back foot by having to deposit 5,000 Rand into our account. No, you'll pick the tool up tonight at no cost, and you'll be able to start changing your wealth tonight. How do you do it? You go to our website and you click on the join button. Our website's DuePoint.net. Click the join button, fill out the form. Less than 3 minutes, you're a wealth engineer. And you've got your tool, and you can get out there tonight and start building your wealth. If you're serious, get the tools. The tools are here at our information counter, and you can order them from client service. Our USB stick with a presentation on it, backup batteries for phones that keep dying, business cards for those that really want to legitimize their connection with people, and everything else. We've got books, notepads, pins, pens, caps. Oh my goodness. Go and look in the glass cabinet, call client services, watch some of our videos, and you'll see what is available to get the conversation started so that you can be connecting people to us here at DuePoint. Folks, we are live and kicking on Facebook. If you are not following us on Facebook, you are missing out. Everything we do here in the office, we put onto our Facebook channel so that you can be part of this business. We're not a cold-faced business. We're a business that's in your face, in your lounge, and in your heart every day of the week. Join us and love us on Facebook. On YouTube, we've got all of our videos, all of our content, and our live streams. Make sure you subscribe there. It's free, and you'll know when we go live every day. And then, guys, please download our free app onto your phone. It is how you do this business. It is how you create your wealth. On our app, if you spend some time on it, you will find your training, your personal documentation, your details, and all of our communication to you is on that app. You need it for building wealth with us, so please download it wherever you are this evening immediately. And, guys, on top of all of this, we have created a training program to not only reward you for the time and effort you're going to put in, because you are going to put time and effort in, but also to start changing your lifestyle. Our business is about creating financial freedom, mental freedom, and a change of lifestyle, a lifestyle of freedom. Through our training program, we teach you how to go from beginner to expert wealth creator with us. We put you through a series of steps. As you complete them, we give you what's called XP points, experience points. They're not worth anything. They are a measure of your experience with us here at DuePoint. As you achieve the two things of experience and channel size, in our training program, we start to rank you up. So not only do you create wealth, you create momentum. In your circumstances at the moment, I know that 99% of South Africans have no more momentum. They are stuck in their circumstances. We give you that here too. And as we rank you up, we reward you. In the beginning, it's with a little bit of cash. As you get more serious, the cash gets more serious. And then from about rank 5, we start to reward you with tools that are going to help you grow your business. At rank 5, it's an imported lightning memory stick from the US. It plugs into every single electronic device in South Africa, and it's got what you need to build your channel. Connecting people to us. Everything's on that device. At rank 7, we give you a 12,500 Rand set of business cards. It comes in from overseas, custom made for you, gold gilded. It is the finest set of business cards in the country. When you give it to people, it connects them to DuePoint. Find somebody who's rank 7 around you and see what a 12,500 Rand business card looks like. And then at rank 9, as long as you maintain your channel size with us every year that you do, for the rest of your life, we take you and your family away on a 5-star holiday, all expenses paid, business class. This is not a fantasy, it's not a fallacy, and it's not a marketing tool, because you are not going to go rank 9 in 5 minutes. It's going to take you time, and it's going to take you effort. Only those that are willing to commit to the process will get to rank 9. But when they do, not only will they have created wealth that will change their life forever, but we take them away as a reward for that work. And every year that we go, and we're going now on the 8th, rank 9s already. You guys have received your emails for your passport details and all of that. We are going away in weeks' time. In just a few weeks, we're going away again, as we do every year. But when you get there, your trips are going to look something like this.
Gone and all of the paths you've drawn have sunk to the ocean sun where no one can see. You stand, don't let the dark embrace, cower the dreams you chase under the
Rank 9s and me are going. Are you coming with? Are you coming with? Just now. You're not going to make it this year. It's basically impossible. On average, if you're going to get there, it's going to take you about 19 months to get there. We're not a fly-by-night business. We're not a get-rich-quick business. We're a get-rich-permanently business, which means that you get this holiday permanently, but you're going to have to pay for it. You're going to have to build. Those who've got there faster, some have got there in 16 months, some have got there in 11 months, less than a year. This chap got there in 5. You decide how fast you're going to get to rank 9. You will have to commit to the process to get there. You will have to commit. But you can do it if you stay focused on the one task you're given. What is that? Just connect people to DuePoint. Keep connecting. Never stop connecting. And all of this is available to you. If you can get past rank 9, you'll get past it and ultimately reach rank 11. At rank 11, we give you your very own car. It's not rented from us. It's not financed through us. We don't brand it and we don't give it to you and take it away when we don't like you anymore. It's your car. What you do with it, we hope, will build you further freedoms. In our system, we've got 28 currently mapped ranks. We have just shown you the first third. Just the first third. What's in the second third? Well, that's for you to find out as you build your wealth with us here at DuePoint. Folks, as I've been mentioning, we're doing our roadshows around the country at the moment. Our next stop, having left PE this weekend, is Bloemfontein next weekend. Not this one coming, but the next one. Rob's going to be down there. You're going to get a different flavor of the workshop. It'll be totally worth it. Have you booked your tickets? Have you got your space? It is a small venue, so there are limited seats. Please get your seats and tickets and that booked in now. It's free as usual. Just book on our system under events. Go find it, click attend, book your tickets. Make sure it happens now. Get your planning in. You want to get down there if you're out of the province, wherever you are, KZN, Eastern Cape, Western Cape, wherever you are, you want to be building in multiple provinces, your wealth. Well, these are the opportunities you want to use to get there. So make sure you're on top of this and you join us there. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that's DuePoint. Everything you need to know, we've told you this evening. Our hope at DuePoint is that you understand that we are nothing like what you have seen before, and that what we have built here is already starting to change South Africa. We want you to pick this tool up. It's not going to cost you anything tonight. We want you to just pick it up and commit the time to having something that can actually change your circumstances. Not promises and versus fantasies. We go through that all the time. All these other places you go to are filled with fantasies. Ours are promises for those who work. And what is the task we give you to do? Just to connect South Africa to us. Just connect South Africa to us. That's it. And if you can do that, well, then at DuePoint you will change your life. Not for 5 minutes, but permanently with us. If you've got questions and concerns, come and ask them. Ask the people that connected you this evening, or call our client service team. But make sure you walk out of here this evening with this tool in your hand. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you all outside, and thanks for all of you who've watched us live tonight.